So that's why you trained that marmot, huh? You POS. That's why you did it, huh? That's sick, man. What the fuck? Why would you make the marmot do that in front of me?
Because they have rights, man.
That sure didn't seem like any animal rights
They got
I saw.
rights.
Why did that marmot have to? Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
This is our Let's Talk session where we're talking about everything and anything with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We were originally gonna say reminiscing about the best vampire films, but we saw our view of the Squid Game season 2 review, so we thought we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we can all discuss our predictions and theories for Squid Game season 3, which is gonna release this year in the summer or fall, I think. So that's why we chose the title. Big shout out to Void. Thank you for joining the chat again, man. And big shout out to Music. And of course, Scott Walker and ZZ.
Ui-chan-hong,
Kayla Marie, Jasmine, Trenchcoat, Russian ID. I'm the husband and I cook. Zach Miller does movies. And all our 53 subscribers. But here we go. Hey, Joe Jin. That's right.
Well, we called it season 3, but based on what we called season 2 from our last review of Squid Game season 2, it should be called season 2 part 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Breaking Bad did it. Remember? And Sopranos.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was okay because I could wait the couple months. But first question: do you think Gi-hun is gonna die?
I can't really.
Come on, go for it.
Guess.
Come on, you can be wrong.
I would respect the show more if they kill him.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think he's gonna end up donning the frontman mask and saying, "I'm gonna run the game now"? Because I think the frontman's gonna die.
Oh, okay. So you think the frontman's gonna die and Gi-hun's gonna take his place?
Let me put it this way: I don't know if Gi-hun is gonna die or not, but I'm pretty sure the frontman's gonna die. And depending on how his death is depicted, I think that will determine Gi-hun's fate.
ZZ, by the way, who frontman is the guy with the black mask who manages the whole game. Yeah. And Gi-hun is our lead character. Yeah. Our protagonist.
Oh, hey boys, guess what? I've seen the set photos of. Oh, really? So they're filming at Walker, huh?
Yeah, the dumb guy that won the first game. His name is Gi-hun.
Yeah. Come on now, don't call him dumb. Let's just call him a humanist. There we go. Remember in Moving, the CIA boss says, "Oh, I hate humanists." When Gi-hun is like that, and he's I think we discussed this partly Won-Jin last time. But Koreans like that kind of people, very
approachable,
very friendly,
down to earth.
Yeah. And Korean people don't like smart people.
Yeah, and especially smart asses and elitists.
Yeah.
People who think they're better than them.
Remember, in the Joseon Dynasty, 80% of us were slaves. So that could be an underlying reason. Oh, the one that I said looked like Jin when he was young. Oh, yeah. All right, boys.
Honest question. Just talked about the cartoons of the 2000s and 90s. I'm trying not to upset kids today, but there's too much CGI. Carters these days, the stuff we watched is better. I agree. Yeah, I see some of the cartoons being aired on TV today. You can tell that it's not as high quality as the ones we've seen in the 90s.
Hey, don't you think that has a lot to do with how we consume content?
Yeah, I think the whole production and distribution of these contents, they all have to do with the way these things are made now. And I think they cut cost.
Not just that, but Won-Jin, remember how you and I, when we were young, sitting in front of the TV around 4 p.m. after school, and it was we were totally immersed in that. There were no phones bothering us because first of all, we were fucking kids. No one is calling us because no one gives a fuck. If someone called at the school call, it was never good news.
Yeah.
But I'm saying today, we were surrounded by phones, so many screens, even the computer. Remember when we were watching animation in the 90s? Computers were not this high grade. They were in a different room somewhere.
And with the computer, there were like very limited things that you could do with it.
Yeah.
Just you had to install games, and also like you didn't have all this like variety of games to choose from at any time you want. You had to borrow it from your friend, or you have to make a purchase, and usually back then they were really expensive.
Right. Humanism, classic term coined by Marx before the concept of feminism was invented. Marx was a genius. He invented a lot. He coined a lot of great terms. Isn't he the one who came up? Nah, he's not the one who came up with surplus, but he's the one that popularized it, isn't it? What if they did a remake or reboot of Disney's Gargoyles? What would it be like for today?
Oh, it would be awesome if they made it right.
Yeah.
Gargoyles was awesome.
I would watch it if it's rated R. What Disney PlayStation 1 game would you like to see a re-release into PS5? I would love to see Disney's Tarzan re-release. Wait, is God of War PlayStation 1? Because I played it in a friend's house. Sitting in front of a TV at 4 p.m. after school and your mom yelling at you to go and do homework after you watch 5 minutes of cartoon. Oh, man. Good memories. Because today, like, I guess the only way moms can control that is to not buy your kids smartphones.
Yeah, right? Or they have these apps that can limit like their screen time.
Oh, really? It turns off?
So they have this quota of screen time every day, and they have to use it really wisely.
Oh, but I bet some genius kid can do a workaround.
Probably,
right?
Yeah. Didn't answer my question last week, boys. If you have to choose, what's the most scariest moment you have ever had with your mom? I don't know. Like lying and then later being found out and get your ass kicked when I was a kid.
Well, the reason why you don't remember Won-Jin is probably because it's so numerous, right?
And also it's because how we're hardwired. We're supposed to like quickly forget all these like negative moments. I think it's like a survival thing. Or maybe not. Actually, we're supposed to remember the negative moments because that's better for survival.
No, but I think it's like an age thing, Won-Jin, because you don't give a fuck anymore about it. Like, you know how like when you were a kid, like those like moments are more like stinging, but as you grow older, you're like, that happened.
Well, I don't think there actually was like a moment I was truly terrified of my mom, because after all, she's your mom.
I can't remember one either. But Squid Game, hey, so who's gonna die? One of the the players, Hyunju. Oh wait,
Hyunju is the transgender one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, my question has a problem because I guess by definition, if they go to the end game, there are only 2 survivors, right?
Maybe not, because remember this season they already kind of dropped the possibility of having multiple winners. So maybe we'll have like a group that survives.
Maybe. Trauma is a survival trigger. And my scariest time over having my mom even today is when she gives me that scary look, and thanks to her, she taught Trish that scary look. Oh my God.
Learn from the best.
Oh. Is that the I'm very angry right now at you face? Yes.
Or the no the fuck you didn't face.
Oh my God. But I guess trans girl is definitely gonna die because
really?
good people don't last long in the game, and she's a good person. And predictions. So the VIPs. You know what? I did think of like maybe the VIP can partake in the game too in a different way. Like they're on a balcony.
Or maybe they're already in the game. It's one of the players.
Yeah.
But we just don't know about it.
More of them are.
Yeah.
Maybe like 6 of them are actual VIP.
Because remember they already did that with Oilnam in the first season, the old man.
No, but they did it with Frontman this time again.
Yeah,
so.
But now they're showing like they're focusing on Frontman, so we're just, we're focusing on him, but in the meantime, we could already have another or multiple VIPs partaking in the game.
Joe, what's the most scariest time you ever had with your girlfriends or getting caught lying? Easy answer. Gonna be either the old woman or the pregnant woman. I mean, the pregnant woman is 100% gonna die. Won-Jin, this is a terrible thought. I don't want to see her like getting half shot and then being taken to the organ harvesting thing,
and for some stem cell or some weird shit, they're gonna
love
harvest
her.
the baby.
Like they're gonna she's gonna be their favorite because like that's 2 body from 1, right?
Oh, that is so messed up.
No, but like, don't you think that's exactly the direction they're gonna go?
Maybe or maybe not.
Yeah, maybe they're one of the pink guards and they can kill them and they kill them for fun. Oh, that's possible too.
Oh, the VIPs being one of the guards.
But I do wonder what games they are going to do, though. You know what's intriguing about Squid Game? It's so funny how, even for the most classic games, once you make it about life and death and you do some good cinematography, it's fucking awesome.
That's right. And especially awesome because we all played those games when we were kids.
And you know what? I think Squid Game director is kind of commenting on us too. You know how we enjoy watching Battle Royale movies? It's kind of like commenting on our sick need to watch these games. Yeah. What did you guys think of the creature from the Creature film, that shark-human hybrid? Just imagine saying something like that for you. I mean, that picture we saw last time was awesome one.
Yeah, and if I see that in front of my face for real, I might like poop a little in my pants. Yeah, I would be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Don't you think you first think that's great costume until it really comes close to you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And you realize that thing cannot be a costume.
Yeah. What games from PlayStation 1 would you like to see?
I don't know, Scott Walker. I didn't really play much like PlayStation 1. I didn't really have a console as a kid. I usually played a lot of games on PC. I even played Final Fantasy VII on PC because they had a PC version with 4 different CDs. So I played a lot of those like PlayStation games that were also available for PC.
No, but Walker, for me,
for me, it would if I can see like a remake of a PlayStation 1 game into PlayStation 5, I would pick Tekken 3 and Tekken 2. 2 and 3. I think they were the best Tekken.
No, they weren't. Tekken Tag was the best.
Yeah, you can say Tag Tournament, but Tag Tournament, that's like a spin-off. It didn't really have like a story to it.
Is that why you and I play King of Fighter 98, man?
Oh, no, it's because we can't figure out how to make that work properly. Yeah.
No. I meant King of Fighter 98 is also a spin-off, man. Like Rugal and everybody comes back to life.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's different.
Oh, wait. Can you guys play that game with those colorful balls that you throw? That's called Kongi Nori. Yes, we could have when we were young. Because we did play it.
I think I can still play it.
Yeah. But Zezzy, I was really bad at it. Like, I can't do that. Because let me tell you the rule. You spread it, and then you pick 1 at a time, and then you pick 2 at a time, and then you pick 3 and 1, and then 4 and 1. Wait, what? What's up?
This is some like serious test on your like brain motor skills.
Yeah.
And your eye-hand coordination.
Yeah. You're dividing it every time until you do the 5, and then you catch all the 5 balls at the same time. Hey boys, over in France they be in killer whale shows because they closed down the facility, and now there are 2 at this place. Now they're trying to get them out of there. That's nice, Walker. That's really great. What was Disney's Tarzan be like?
I also played Disney's Tarzan on the PC, but by then I kind of lost interest in Disney's games because it kind of felt like just another copy of the older Disney games. Have you, Scott Walker? Have you played Disney's Aladdin and The Lion King in the game form? Tarzan is pretty much exactly the same, but in 3D.
I heard only true Koreans can play that game till the end. That's true. But I think that game actually comes from Japan.
Yeah, and I think it's because other countries don't play that game. If they play it, I'm pretty sure they'll be good.
No, but didn't Kongi come from Japan?
I have no idea. But it's like a game that we picked up because we didn't really have like toys to play with, so kids would play with rocks. Yeah. And pebbles.
Yeah. I definitely played Disney's The Lion King on Nintendo and PlayStation, and I definitely did play Disney's Pinocchio. Now that Walker said that, the best game of all time for me is Super fucking Mario. Super fucking Mario was the best. I mean,
every one of them.
Yeah.
And I think my favorite would be Super Mario World. You know, like the first Mario for Super Nintendo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one was the best.
What about Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong Country? You mean Donkey Kong Country? I also like Donkey Kong Country, but I was always more fond of Mario.
Yeah, there's something very charming about a fat Italian man jumping around, like eating mushrooms, right? It's such a, and you know what's so funny? It's Japanese who came up with that.
Yeah,
it's such a beautiful story if you think about it.
It's a Japanese game about an Italian plumber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is inappropriate because I saw on the meme. This is from an internet meme, and it said, "Don't be racist, be like Mario."
Yeah.
He's a Japanese game character who's an Italian plumber who jumps like a black man.
I think I saw that meme before. It's a very famous meme. That's okay.
And grabs coins like a Jew. Yeah. This is from a meme. This is not from me, okay? This is from a meme, okay?
Yo, motherfucker, are you trying to get us banned on YouTube? What the fuck?
I'm not racist, people.
Yo! It was cool until the second sentence. The moment you said black, I was like, huh? Where is this going? What the fuck? Violence is okay, but racism, no.
Void likes it.
That's hilarious. Oh, shit. I don't understand how rereading a lot of comments about Donkey Kong Country, and when I said game over, it looks pretty how... You think so? And now there's been talk of a horror movie version of Super Mario coming out. What do you guys think about that? I don't know.
Man, if they do decide to make it scary, they can go scary all the way, because every time he enters those like the haunted castles, you know, those ghosts that follow him until you turn around, man, they look cute in the game, but if they decide to make that terrifying, just imagine what they can do.
No, but Won-Jin, have you seen a video called Racist Mario?
No, I haven't seen a.
It has
is it like a different one from the one I just said? That's not a video. That's like a.
No, this
like
is a very famous video. There's these studio called Flash Gits, and they make these very inappropriate videos, satirical. I think there's 1 billion views. You watch it after tonight, okay?
Okay.
And it's the funniest stuff I ever seen. It does the Mario Kart thing. But anyway, that's
okay.
If you guys haven't seen a video called Racist Mario, search it later. You're gonna laugh your balls off. And the reason why I mentioned that is Scott Walker, if they make a Mario rated R movie, I want it to be like that. Like super violent.
Okay. We used to make a hole in the ground and throw small pebbles inside from distance. And we used to bet money on aiming in the hole, and the one that managed to aim the hole would take the money. Man, it's all very similar if you think about it. Because, you know, the game 비석치기, that's also very much like that. And we could also bet stuff.
Yeah. No, Won-Jin, you know what? Another game I bet is global is Ring the Bell. Remember how...
And then run away.
Yeah, we went to neighbor's house and rang the bell. And then...
We thought it was funny.
No, but the funny time is... When you ring the wrong bell, this guy really chases you.
They would like run after you.
Yeah. And back then, you know, Korea was so funny back then. Like, other adults could hit you.
Yeah.
And there would be no repercussions.
Like total strangers. If you misbehave in public, someone could slap you.
Yeah, adults would hit you, actually. Actually hit you.
Yeah.
Like, if you got caught smoking in high school, like a different adult will come and slap your face.
Like a random person would just like walk up.
Yeah.
And they would like open a can of whoop ass.
Yeah. And say,
on that spot. Yeah. And there was nothing you could do.
Yeah, you arrogant young prick. And the parent would actually come in, like bow to the
like apologize.
Yeah, sorry for raising the wrong.
I raised the kid.
So wrong.
I failed.
Oh my god. Jin, remember how I asked you months ago, look up whale meat in Japanese McDonald's burger? Can you please have a quick look at it right now? Of course.
And and make prank calls. Yeah, I used to do that a lot, and the point was to make sure that the person doesn't like recognize my voice. So I would always like
block my nose and talk like this. I would be like, death is only the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Won-Jin, your racist comment on this. Are you secretly a criminal?
No, of course not. Hold on. Japanese McDonald's whale meat.
No, but wait. Now that we mentioned like global games, like isn't Squid Game Mingle also played or the Mingle game?
Oh yeah,
that's around the world too.
Hold on. Blue Whale Burger. Man, is that real?
No, but I gotta be honest. I had whale like sushi once. Not once, but okay, fine, multiple times.
Nautilus International announced today its launch of a delicious nautical sea burger patty made from blue whale surimi.
No, but you know what makes like a whale sushi special is there's so much fat on it. Like it's so full of fat. It makes pork belly look like nothing.
Yeah, Scott Walker, we just checked it out, and the first question that comes to my mind when I saw it was like, why? It's like, why would you?
Jin, please don't say anything racial about Australia. I'm begging you, my friend. Don't say anything racial about Australia. Is there race jokes about Australia?
I don't think so.
Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, it's just like things that you make fun of the country, not the race.
Okay, don't start. Walker just politely asked you.
Is it Israel? They used to have blue whale meat. Okay. The mingle game is the one where they have to find like a certain number of teammates.
Void.
And the one left without a team is the one that loses the game.
Void. I've been to several different countries in all the continents, and the similarities of childhood games struck me as really odd. Yeah, I guess, because I think we just play with the tools we have around us. But I bet if we go to some countries, the game are played with real guns by kids. So that's the scary part, right? Like child soldiers.
Yeah, instead of like throwing those stones, they would actually try to take shots from a distance.
Oh my god. Yes. But I mean, no, but like game, like, you know, the purpose of game is just like the way, you know, how like lion cubs like jump at each other, like dogs play with each other. It's like survival. We're learning survival. And politics too. You know,
there has been sightings of kangaroos in other countries in the forest areas, like they call them phantom kangaroos. Oh, okay. So are they like expanding their territory? And ZZ, I hate to break it to you, but try to avoid eating fish meat because the mercury level in marine food is too big and the seafood is really poisonous. Yeah, it's becoming a problem ever since like we've industrialized, because the thing with the fish is that the fish we eat, they're quite high up in the food chain. And all those like heavy metals, they accumulate through the food chain, and by the time they get on our table, like the level of those like cadmium and mercury and all these things, they're quite lethal, I heard.
Yo, but I'm just blessed to have like I can eat salmon if I want to right now. You know, like, because you know that those cans that they used to use, they had poison and lead.
I heard they're also toxic.
They had lead in it. And people would eat it without knowing it. God damn.
And in the military, you would boil it from the can.
Oh my god.
Which could have some serious health issues.
Oh my god. Boys, you didn't answer my question. What would Disney's Tarzan be like if they released on PS5?
You know, everything that's remade these days, they are all like excellent, because there are a lot of people who are nostalgic about these games from the 90s and 2000s, and every remake, you know, like with the latest graphics and everything, they're basically blowing all the fans' minds. I already downloaded this remake of Command and Conquer. And they really, it's the same game, but everything's modernized now, like the graphics and everything.
Now I notice you have a lot of dictatorship qualities. You sure like those military
Command
games.
and Conquer.
Punish and discipline. Yeah, you have a very tyrannical stuff there. You know, it's funny how people go missing. Serial killers always take the victim out to the forest at night during the day. Why is it that, say, you go camping and you have screams, would you help? I mean, but I think that's just instinct, Walker. I mean, if you're scared, you scream.
Jin, look up the famous killer whales in Australia that called killers in Eden. Check them out. And Void, highly unlikely, it's very much the alien spotted hysteria with kangaroos instead.
Because I guess kangaroos, because from a distance, a lot of animals look like each other.
Yeah.
Like, especially at night.
And remember, they're bipedal. Not always, but they can be.
No, but...
So they stand up like people.
No, but a lot of quad animals can stand up too for temporarily, and they look like. Have you seen a fucking deer do that?
Oh man, that'll be scary.
No, it is.
Yeah,
I've seen it. I went to Jeju-do, and You know what surprises you? How tall they are. Like, what?
And we're usually, since we're like walking around with our 2 feet, we're kind of insensitive and at judging like length, like horizontally.
Yes.
When you see a tiger like reach up a tree, you will realize like it's like that thing's like 3 meters tall.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's tall.
Like a golden retriever can actually come up to here, even with their foot up. And it's just so scary.
Yeah. I told you, Joe. I told you Jin gives off North Korean leader vibes, but you didn't believe me. Now you can see it too.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Applause.
I got to check his genealogy again. Check out the... hey, boys, just imagine you're watching TV in your house and you hear a loud noise and you saw 2 large bull moose battling in your backyard. What would you do?
I would lock all the doors.
I'm calling animal control.
Yeah.
No, because those mooses, they can break through.
You know, they can flip a car.
Yeah.
They're massive.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't fuck around with big herbivores, like, especially males.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And many people forget, but just because herbivores get eaten by carnivores doesn't mean that they're not aggressive.
Yo, now that
they're so territorial. You walk in their area, they will kill you.
Yo, Won-Jin, I wish we get some animals in Squid Game Season 3.
Oh, man.
That would be awesome.
And then, you know, the PETA, the animal rights group, they're going to go crazy. Like, lawsuits are everywhere.
No, but they didn't go crazy over Coliseum Rhino.
Maybe they're going crazy right now.
Maybe they are.
Or maybe it's so obviously CGI that they're okay with it.
Yeah. Or horse riding. Like, that'll be nice. Oh, because, like, you know how they kept saying, like, horse racing? It'll be funny if they bring in, like, 10 horses literally, and they do a horse race.
Maybe that's one of the games.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be one of the games.
Yeah, because that's one thing that I wish I saw. Jinnah and his genealogy. Nice book title. Did you know Ghostface was in Mortal Kombat 1 PS5?
Oh, really?
I think he came out as like a bonus character. Because Mortal Kombat was just renewed as 1 again. So, yeah, because they do a lot of that.
Oh, man. I remember when that game first came out in the early 90s. I was so disturbed by like the brutality of the game.
Really? I was fascinated by it.
And then eventually I got insensitive to it. And then I figured out, you know, like the moment they say finish him, you have to like type in these commands to make sure that you have the fatality blow. I was like trying to remember all those for each character.
It's not uncommon for historical like dictators to be afraid of blood. You know, just because it's very ironic that Mr. Tyrant over here.
Oh no, but you know, it was kind of messed up for like an 80-year-old kid to watch. You know, like pulling someone out, like pulling someone's head out, and
but
they're
Command
like,
and Conquer dangling. Assassin is okay, where you knife a guy in the back.
Well, you don't really see it up close. You just see them like ants, and they get squished.
No, I remember that sound they make. And then there's blood all over, and you have to move the body. Remember?
No, that's not Command and Conquer. That's Commandos.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's Commandos.
You have to move the body.
You gotta hide
away
the body.
From the gun. And then, and then the guard does the view.
Alarm!
Alarm! Alarm!
Commandos, by the way, was an awesome game too.
It was. Did you hear them that remaking the Baywatch series? Damn.
Oh man, I don't know if that's gonna fly these days though, because of the political correctness and everything. Because that's basically the 90s Baywatch. That's all about like commercializing like the sexiness. Yeah, that's right.
No, but today they have to compete with OnlyFans. There's just so many porns all over the place. Like, there's no reason for guys to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now people have so many alternatives to these things.
Yeah.
But in the old days, if you didn't have access to porn, then that was their porn.
Yeah, have you seen cows? So scary, especially because they lack front teeth. Yeah, and like, you know what scares me? If you actually see a herbivore, Won-Jin, the eyes.
Oh yes,
they're not looking at you straight.
Even like goats and sheep.
Yeah,
man, they're creepy. Like the way they look at you.
Because they watch you from a different angle.
I think the deer, their eyes like glow blue in winter and stuff. At night, oh man, that's scary.
Oh, it would be better if they made the competitors into horses and make the other competitor to ride them from start to finish. Oh, that's possible, Zetsi. That's totally possible in Squid Game Season 3. Because remember when we were kids, didn't we? Oh, Won-Jin, they might do the Squid Game, this one. You know how, like, Human Tower. When we were kids, we did the Human Tower, remember?
or maybe what's it called? 차전이라고 그러나?
Which one?
Do you know this game we play in like elementary school sports day, where you like form like a tower and then you have two different factions and then you
Oh yeah, that's
clash
possible
against
too.
each other.
Oh man, that'll be very brutal. Oh, and they're given actual like knives at the top.
Oh man.
And they have to like eye poke the guys down, and then that would be crazy.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Back in the 80s and early 90s, there were a lot of women wearing one piece from bathing suits to the beach. You don't see that these days much anymore. But why? I think it's like a trend thing. Yeah, I think it's like a trend. But you never know. They might make a comeback because, you know, trends, they cycle.
Do you guys remember those old clickbaity slot videos about North Korean and Kim outlandish titles like Kim Tank Blast 1,000 Women for Looking at His Face? I mean, those are still, like, some of them are edited really well.
And the plot twist, it was true.
Yes.
It was real.
Oh, and for people who don't know, like, us South Koreans, even for us, like, some of what North Korean says are, like, funny as fuck. Like, because it's almost like talking to, like, what we perceive as, like, medieval version of, like, Joseon dialect. It's very different.
And it's so like overly dramatic,
over the top, and what makes it funny is that it's spoken in all seriousness.
And they also do that in the United Nations and stuff. Like what was it, like thrust a dagger through the enemy's heart and blah blah blah.
Burn America, the capitalist scums,
and turn their cities into a sea of fire.
Yes. But today, no, but North Korea, wow.
Just so you guys are going camping and you woke up in the middle of the night and you hear or girl screaming, you hear girl screaming, would you go help her or would you just stay put? Well, I think I will have to like check out what the hell's going on because I might be able to save someone. You never know. Well, maybe she's being chased by like a group like I don't know, like a pack of dogs or something, or maybe like few foxes.
No, but in Korea, I can guarantee you, as soon as a sound like that appears, someone is calling the cops.
Yeah.
Because even in my neighborhood and apartment, when someone hears screaming, like cops come by. So.
Country, we want soldiers. It was a Romanian game where we needed two groups of kids and we held hands in 2 rows. Call the cops.
Yeah, exactly, Void.
And then one team would send a player running towards the second team, and the purpose was to break the human chain from the other team. Man, all these children's games, if you think about them, they're all like very military. That's like some like human suicide bomb shit.
No, but that's like I would
like break the enemy's defense line.
No, but don't you think the more appropriate term will be tribal? Because you know how like even chimpanzees, they roam around to kill other chimpanzees from other groups.
But you can see that game is basically preparing kids tactically to break enemy defense line.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you could argue that soccer is like that too. The point is to
that's true. All sports
trick the other side and win points.
And basically that ball is like a bomb.
Yeah.
You deliver it to the enemy base.
Yeah. I mean, because like, for example, one big theory of why the Mongols were such great warriors is because they would do these giant hunts.
Yeah, like, that spans for like hundreds of kilometers.
Yeah,
and they would like coordinate their movements, which is crazy.
Like, so like what ends up happening is they would end up grouping like thousands of games in one area, and then the Khan would say start killing them, and then they would kill like the animals, and they could just do that. So all our like behavior like is connected to like warfare and killing, I guess. Our teacher was asking us to stand up and salute her in one voice when she entered the classroom and put hands behind our back. Yeah, that's a
that's the Korean thing too. We have 열중시어, 차렷, 교장 선생님께 경례. We also had to salute the teachers and the principal.
Yes, because we were probably fucking brainwashed.
And we all lined up. We all lined up in the school field just like they do in the military.
Yo, let me tell you a story how scary brainwashing is. When I came back to Korea elementary school, I had no feelings toward Japanese. 1 year in a South Korean school, and then one time, my mother and I, we were at this international dinner, and there was this Japanese couple and a Japanese kid, And my mom asked me, don't you want to play with him? I'm like, no!
They're Japanese.
He's Japanese!
Oh.
And then I didn't even remember that. And my mother told me later when I grew up, after I became an adult, I was like, damn.
The anti-Japan sentiment.
Yeah. It's inbred so hard. Like, it's so scary.
Yeah. Oh, music, what's up? We had the Pledge of Allegiance every morning in the U.S. Yeah, we had to sing the national anthem every morning.
What's up, the Chad Chimp Pilled Kid versus the Virgin Human Pilled Man in the U.S.? How bad is the racial tension between Korea, China, and Japan? Oh man, let's not. Hey,
yeah.
No.
We cannot exist under the same sky.
No. Hey, no comment, Walker. I'm sorry. Like it's gonna be like we're gonna go crazy.
It's gonna be endless.
No.
It's pretty bad.
No. So let's just say it's not great. But I would say like okay, no comment. But music, I do love I do love America's national anthem though. Remember like in Dark Knight Rises when the kid sings it?
Yeah.
That was really nice. That was really something special. I wish we would sing our national anthem like that too. Like
something about our national anthem is very depressing. You know how national anthems are supposed to be filled with pride?
No, but you know what that is? A lot of our music at that time came from Russia. You remember how a lot of even our folk songs had true. Russian origin? So Korea is a really mixed bag, guys. At least modern Republic of Korea.
Yeah. Are you boys planning to travel overseas sometime this year? Well, I don't think so. Not me.
Racial, don't you mean ethnic tension? Huh. How do you differentiate it, Void? That's a great question. That's a great comment. How do you differentiate it?
Anyways, so
no, but like
any other predictions on Squid Game season 3?
Yeah, but back to the game part. I think like game, because I think those child games lead to sports, right? So those are great. It's like a mock ritual.
Yeah,
we don't have to kill anybody, but we get like a close thrill to it. You know what I loved about America is also how well set up their like state teams are. Like LA Lakers versus like
and the local fans are so loyal.
Yeah. Korea, we just began to have that in the last 10 years. We didn't have that for a long time.
And I think that's the only like the loyalty in our world of sports that is that is equivalent to the loyalty you see in the US would be like baseball.
Yeah.
Lotte Giants from Busan. Yeah, like that's like a local thing. Like everybody from Busan, they love the Lotte Giants.
Guess what? Disney is up to they're planning to do a live-action Disney remake of Tarzan. That's nice.
No, but did they already have like a live-action version of Tarzan
with the Skarsgård?
Yeah, Skarsgård guy.
Yeah.
It was pretty badass because he could just climb a tree with like one hand. I was like, oh, damn. And then he fought a gorilla.
No, but it didn't make sense because he was so fit. Like, real life, he would be fat as fuck. Like, he'll be like a fat, like, middle-aged man body. Because you need to store some fat, man.
You only heard of Batman from the Scary Story. So one day I was about 3 years old and went outside to the capital city with my aunties that were also teenagers. And there was this pig that was...
Probably a Taurus. And the classic Brendan Fraser Tarzan. Oh, man, Brendan Fraser. He was so great.
Wasn't that... Hold on. Not Tarzan, but wasn't there also George of the Jungle?
What? What was that one?
George of the Jungle, strong as he can be.
Oh wow! Like, how do you remember these things,
I don't know.
Man?
Do you remember like when we watched Disney movies from video cassettes? And unlike what we have today, when you play these videos, they would always have these like previews of other cartoons and other movies.
Right.
And I remember watching like a trailer of George of the Jungle, and they would sing that song.
I can show you the world. Which one is that?
Aladdin.
Aladdin, there we go. Aladdin's a great movie.
Yeah.
You know something, boys? If I definitely heard a girl screaming and she was in trouble, Red, and I will definitely go straight to the... Oh, man, that's great on you, man. But make sure you do that and call the cops at the same time, just in case.
Always call the cops first. Yeah, George of the Jungle.
Squid Game season 3. Oh man, I wish it would drop already. The wait is excruciating.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we're gonna have some like TV shows and movies that drop as well. We're gonna have Reacher season 3, and I think we're also gonna have like the new Mission Impossible movie.
What is for dinner? I'm gonna kill this marmot that Won-Jin ordered to stare at me.
Oh, Chan Hong, what's up? Our #1 subscriber.
What's up, Chan Hong in the building? Many people I sense. Hell fucking yeah.
You like Squid Game and you didn't want to give it a 10. Hey
No,
guys,
but 10 is like a
it's gotta be a masterpiece.
It's like a forever show.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those like okay. Sopranos I would give a 10. Because you know how many times I watched Sopranos? I lost count.
And every time you watch it, you find something new, or you
depth.
Yeah,
a lot of like
you discover new depth. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so many things that I didn't get before, like even the dream sequence.
Yeah,
is this hell? Yeah, and
that's what it needs for a TV show to get a 10.
Hey
and
guys,
I think it's the same with literature.
Thank you, Ichano. Hey, Happy New Year, guys! For new peeps, Happy New Year. Thank you. What are you guys hoping for Scream 7? I want to see some like really creative killings.
Yeah, something like completely outside the box.
Yeah. Shut the front door. You can't wait for next season if it got you hooked. What does that mean, Zetzi? Do you mean this marmot is gonna do unhumanly damage to me while Won-Jin watches in pleasure? Because Won-Jin has a whole squad of squirrels trained, ready to jump at me anytime, just in case I disobey his order.
Oh, Jurassic World Rebirth is coming out in July. Okay, so I think there are a lot of like good movies that are like waiting to be released, and a lot of people are anticipating them.
But anyway, guys, I think we're gonna take around like 2 more questions, and then we're gonna call it a night. We stream every Saturday KST. Around 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. That's Korean Standard Time, 7 p.m. every Saturday. We do a review of a show or a movie, and then we do this Let's Talk session where we talk with y'all about everything and anything. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends. Just 2 Korean dudes talking about everything and anything. Oh, man, but... like so hard. Hey.
Oh, there's Andor season 2 coming out.
But it's so hard to decide which show to watch, though.
Oh man.
Oh, Last of Us season.
The Last of Us season 2 is coming out.
Oh, Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, HBO. Oh, it's another spin-off of like Game of Thrones.
But House of the Dragon season 3 better blow my mind. Well, gentlemen, have a great night. I'll see you next week. Thank you, music.
Yo, hope to see you next week too. Have a great weekend.
Yeah. Hey, so big shout out to Void. Thank you so much for joining in. If you guys want to talk about like East Asian politics, we can. But today we were just it was gonna be a long discussion. That's why we said no comment.
Yeah.
But big shout out to music as well. Thank you for joining from America, man. Thank you so much. Always our 2 chattiest subscribers, ZZ and Scott Walker, our twin angels. Thank you so much. Big Chano, thank you so much. Big shout out to Kayla Marie, Jasmine. I'm the husband and I cooked, and all our 53 subscriber guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Have a great week.
Yo, this marmot is starting to scratch his own.
They made a live-action Killer Popeye, the Sailor Man movie?
No, but Won-Jin, why is this marmot coming closer and closer to me?
Okay, I misread it as like Popeye, the Sailor Moon movie. But Sailor
Void,
Man,
trust
yeah,
me,
that
guys,
makes
you
sense.
wouldn't have... No, Void, share it with us next time, okay? There's no right and wrong answer in this room.
Joe's hungry, I can tell by the way he's talking. Okay,
no,
our blood sugar's running low.
No, but this marmot, why is it...
No, stop locking eyes with it.
Why is it scratching
Don't
its balls
look into
while
its eyes.
it's coming closer to me?
It's trained to do that when you lock eyes.
Really? Why do you have a marmot in the fucking first place, you piece of shit? You piece of shit dictator.